What's up, fashion fam? It's your girl B from Be About Town, and today we are back to talk about my favorite handbags, my favorite luxury handbags. Now, I don't have a ton of luxury handbags, although I do have a great many handbags in my handbag collection. I thought I'd focus this video on several of my best luxury handbags, the bags that I reach for the most. So without further ado, we're going to jump down to business because of what? We don't believe in wasting anyone's time. Okay, so the first bag I want to talk about is my McQueen mini skull crossbody bag in black. It has the black shiny hardware, the nice black shiny skull at the front of it, and this is one of my favorite bags because it is very compact and simple. This is great for a night out, one of those bags that you can pair easily with denim jeans and some shoe boots and a nice top, and you're out the door. I will say this is not very dressy, but if you needed to zhuzh up a bit, I think you could, but I would not ever pair this with a more dressy look. I think the skull gives it a bit of edge, too much edge to wear with a dressy outfit, and I hope that makes sense. I will be sharing a bag that I think would do either way, but this is not one of those bags. Still, I love her just the same. I absolutely, let me say, love McQueen items, and it's a shame that I don't have more in my bag collection, but listen, we have bills. We have something called bills, so we have to be realistic. And this, I would also say, is one of those bags that I did not get on a resale market. So I'll probably be talking about the bags also and how I got them, whether or not I received them as a gift. Most of my bags, I will say, either are from the resale market or I got it as a gift, especially the bags that came right off the retail shelves are more than likely a gift. I'm not using my own coin otherwise. Yeah. Inside is very simple. There is like a card case compartment there. You can put your ID and a bank card or credit card, whatever you like, whatever you carry, and then there's an open space. But I should say this fits quite a bit. You're gonna fit in your key fob if you have one, or key case. I have a Louis Vuitton key case that I put in here. My card case, I don't carry a full-size wallet anymore, not these days, and a lipstick and your phone. I think that is in a lotion. You could probably squeeze a lotion in here too. I'm trying to remember the last time I carried this bag and all the items that I was able to fit in it. I think you can fit quite a few items in this small bag. Really nice. I would absolutely recommend this if you needed a bag to fit that criteria of having something that is not exactly dressy, something you could dress down, give it a bit of edge. This right here would pair excellent with actually what I have on now, but absolutely a moto jacket. We talked about moto jackets last week, and I think this would be a great partner for a moto jacket look, a moto jacket moment. Yeah. This bag here is the jeweled satchel mini shoulder bag, and you can see, oh my god, the hardware is everything. This hardware is in silver, and you guys know that I'm a gold girl, but I lusted after this bag. In fact, I lusted so much, I'm surprised I don't wear her as often, but she's so good. She's so good. First of all, like, I think this right here, like, let me put my hands in this accurately. I think this is what sold me. Knowing that I could carry her like this is what did it for me. Because, like, what? I mean, do I really need to explain? I think I don't need to explain. These straps are adjustable, but they can't come off. Initially, I thought when I purchased it that the straps could be removed and I could easily carry it, you know, free of the strap, but you can't. But you can still carry it as a clutch, and I often do when I wear this bag. Just put my fingers through the front and carry it that way with the straps hanging. It would have been nice, however, if they allowed for the straps to be removed. Nevertheless, I do love this bag quite a bit. I think she's equally, you know, compact but useful in the way that you can fit quite a bit. And it is a lot wider than the first McQueen bag I shared with you. She has a card case, little compartment also, and then you know, open space in the middle there. You can see some of the interior. She is wider, so you can fit a bit more. This is a little heavier, obviously, because of the hardware, but I just think this is in true McQueen fashion. This is why I love this bag. It is so delicious to me. Just so, and she's in a nice, like, cherry red. This is not like a stark tomato red, but a cherry red, very sweet looking to the eye, and I just love it. I've already shared with you guys a number of times that, you know, I'm a gold girl. I love gold hardware, especially on my accessories, but this right here really drew me in because I thought it was so edgy. I just really thought it was so edgy. I absolutely love this bag. So yeah, this is the second most favorite bag. Actually, let me say this. I would say the way that I am going through these bags, it's really not in any specific order. This is the second bag I'm showing you, but not like second on my list of bags, if that makes sense. Anyway, she's good. She's a goodie. Now, I should say, you guys absolutely have me digging in the crevices of my closet because I had to pull out my Valentino. This is the only Valentino bag I have, and this is a VLogo signature mini crossbody bag, and I'm trying to remember what birthday. I can't remember what birthday Jeff got this for me for. I can't remember off the top of my head, but she is quite mini. I would say about the same size as the McQueen bags I shared with you, but in terms of being able to dress a bag up, she's absolutely it. You can see that she has the stud, that kind of pyramid type stud that is very much known to Valentino. The VLogo at the front. And this is what is so good about this bag. This heavy gold chain. So you can carry it as a crossbody. I often put it inside if I want to wear it as a clutch. And it comes with this little, like, wallet. Isn't it so cute? I have to say, first of all, let me just show you this. I was so surprised when I opened the bag and found that it came with this. I need to show you the inside. The inside is like this. So you already have this if you need to put your money, cards, ID. But then you have that open space that has a little compartment towards the front, and then this space. Now it is quite narrow, but you still can get a great deal in it. I can fit my phone in this. I would not say easily I could put my key case in this. I might have to struggle, and a lipstick, and that's it, because it is quite narrow. But I'm trying to remember the last time I carried this. I don't think I had a great deal in this. The last time I carried this was last November. And I don't think I had a great deal. Jeff and I went out to dinner, and obviously I didn't need much, but like a lipstick or whatever, ID. I don't think I even carry my keys. I didn't try to stuff too much into this. I think if I really needed to, I could, but I mean, I was going out with my husband, so I didn't need much of anything but something to touch up my lips and, you know, my ID, and that's it. And I will say this is good. This bag has held up, but I haven't carried it that much. I want to say I carried this maybe like 5 times tops since I got this bag. She's so gorgeous though. I think this is the perfect bag to dress up, dress down. I already told you that the first 2 bags, they have a bit of edge. You, of course, would be able to dibble and dabble with some looks with them, but because they are McQueen skull bags, you're not going to... I don't think the structure of the bag and the style of those bags lend themselves to a more formal, dressier... I mean, formal, of course not, but dress, because I wouldn't even wear this for a formal event. There's a specific type of bag I would wear, more like a satin bag, or you know what I mean, or a jeweled bag for a more formal event. But more dressier occasion, more dressier occasion, you might be able to get away with this depending on what the event is. But absolutely going out on a date night where you have to, you know, throw on some heels or whatever, this would be a great companion to one of those looks. Really nice, and we absolutely were very happy receiving this. This is one of, I mean, Jeff has got me some great birthday gifts. This is one of my favorites, and I have quite a lot of favorites. Most of them are experiences, but in terms of handbags, this is one of my favorites. Yes, speaking of gifts, Rose Forever sent me over these gorgeous white roses. They sell a number of roses in different containers, clear containers, velvet, like this velvet container. In addition, they sell candles. You all remember last Christmas, Fashion Family, they sent me this gorgeous candle. It smelled absolutely sublime. What is even better is that they gave me $20 off in case you all are interested in purchasing a gift for yourself or for a loved one, for an anniversary, for a birthday, get well, Valentine's Day, any event. It does not matter. Rose Forever, gorgeous flowers, $20 off using code BeAboutTown20. Okay, so now we're on to really some of my absolute favorites and my Fendigraphy. She's kind of like dented up, but not really. It's just the way I had her sitting up on the shelf. So let me kind of unzip it so you can see the fabulousness. Yeah, because she's not like, that was just because of how I had her on the shelf, but she absolutely is a great handbag. This is in a size small, and I absolutely love this handbag. I did for a time want the smaller one that you can just really hold more. I don't know if you could call her a clutch. It was just like kind of like a little small miniature version that you could just hold in your hand, kind of like that. And it was so tiny that you know, it kind of gave me a brass knuckle type feel. And I wanted that in the Fendi logo, you know, Jacquard Fendi logo, but it just wasn't in the cards. Anyway, this was for another birthday that Jeff got me this bag. I actually got this, and I got another bag, but the other bag I bought myself. I can't remember right now. See, when you're not well, some things just don't. They just don't stay in your mind. Anyway, let's look at the inside of this. What do I have? Like a piece of tissue in there. I need to go through my bag, sidebar, because I have money. Like, I've been finding money in my bags because I don't really clean my bags out like that. Not like I should anyway. And sometimes I'll put them back in a dust bag and throw them back on the shelf. just like to get them out the way and not just, you know, trying to take care and not just like mistreat them. I'll throw them back in the dust bag real quick if I'm changing my bag and put them back on the shelf. And then when I come back to them, I find that I left money in them. But there doesn't seem to be any coinage in this. But there is no like zip. It's just an empty open space. And the strap appears to be adjustable. I'm wondering if I could I could wear, because I'm looking at this, I could, but I never have. I just wear it this way. This actually fits on my shoulder nicely and under the crook of my arm. But I absolutely love this bag. I think I am very, very happy and grateful that I got it in black for my birthday rather than the Jacquard Fendi logo, even though I wouldn't be mad at it. I feel like I could wear this, if that makes sense, a lot more. I could get a lot more wear out of it if we're thinking cost per wear. I also like that it's not, I don't know, it's not too much going on. So this is a bag that I could easily have in my bag collection. I mean, like when people say that, you can have whatever the hell you want in your bag collection for years to come. You know what I mean? I don't really buy into that, but I do feel like there are bags that have a longer life in your wardrobe, meaning that they go with a lot more items and you get a lot more use out of them depending on the style and function of the bag. And hopefully that makes sense. And this is absolutely one of those bags. My Fendigraphy, small, black, gold hardware. Okay, so next up, and this is funny, but anyway, is my FF Floral Fendi Baguette. You can see it's in the Jacquard FF logo, and absolutely one of my favorite handbags. She's in the top 5 of my luxury bags. She's so gorgeous. This I got on a resale market from Fashion Foul, and I remember when I purchased this, I kept going back and forth. Should I get it? I really like that bag. Oh my God, I want that bag. Kept going back and forth, back and forth. And then I was like, that bag is gonna sell, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's on Fashion. I think either Fashion Foul or both Fashion Foul and Rebag do this. Like they let you know how many other bags, what you're selecting, what bag you're selecting, whatever item you're selecting, how many bags it's in. So I was like, damn, I could absolutely see somebody else getting it. I still actually have the plastic here on the FFs because I don't want the hardware to get messed up. They had it in good condition. I want to say this bag, oh no, maybe that's my Fendi Wave, which we'll talk about momentarily. But I think they had her, oh, I can't remember. I want to say probably excellent condition, because when she came, like, baby, she's so good. She's so good. There's nothing wrong with this bag. Now, of course, I don't wear it all the time, but I wear her often, especially in the warmer months, because she's everything. She really is everything. I mean, what else do I have to say about this bag besides she's great? Let me take, this is the dust bag. I have her in the Fashion Foul dust bag. And then, of course, they have a dust bag that came with the bag, actually. And this is, yeah, this is, you know, their certificate from Fashion Foul of authenticity. And, yeah, well, you know, just, I guess it came with the bag that they had it authenticated. And this is what the inside of the bag is looking like. Just an opening, and then there's like it's a, like, you know, a compartment that you can put stuff in, and then they have these 2 other compartments that are very slender that you can fit a card into, like if you wanted to put your ID or whatever back there. The straps do come off. You can carry this, like, because I don't know if you can see on the inside, you can twist that to take off the straps, you know, and wear it as a clutch or just as a top handle. I haven't done any of that. I wear with all of its, you know, all of everything is on this bag when I'm carrying it. But she is absolutely one of my favorites in my handbag collection in terms of luxury handbags. Okay, so we're moving in with my Fendi Wave. Fashion fam, you've seen her a ton of times. If I had to say I had a favorite, an absolute favorite, she would be number one. I just absolutely love the style of this bag. I think she's gorgeous. You know, maroon, burgundy, Bordeaux is one of my favorite colors. It's so rich. I love rich colors. And she just hits all the marks. I love the style of this bag, as I just said, because I just love that iconic baguette shape. And then with the waves on this bag, I mean, she's so gorgeous. I got this from Rebag, if I'm remembering correctly. I feel like I purchased this from Rebag. I knew I got it on the resale market, but for whatever reason, I kept thinking I got it from Fashion File, but it was actually Rebag that I got this bag. And I got it at a great price. I don't think she was over $1,300 that I got this bag, but she's so good. And since then, I've been trying to not necessarily hunt down other Fendi Waves, but I've been looking for another Fendi Wave because they also had it in a green color. They had it in like a powder blue color, but they have since priced out. That's one thing about the luxury market, like getting bags now. It's just like the cost of handbags have shot in through the roof. Hardly can we working class folk, unless we just like put our money to the side, just purchase. Oh, well, let me speak for myself because I don't know anybody else's pockets, but it used to be easier for me to say, oh, I want to buy a bag, right? And I might have to like just, you know, just say, okay, I'm gonna get this and I'll, you know, just, you know, 2 pay periods, you know, my fun money that I put to the side, I could get the bag and not have to wait for a birthday or, you know, just, you know, anniversary or whatever to get a bag. Now, baby, it does not go that way anymore. And I should say, it seems like it's been some time since I've just outright purchased a luxury handbag, because the prices are pricing. Yesterday's prices are not today's prices, and that is exactly what it is. It just like entry-level bags through the roof, you're going to spend at least 2K easy, like easy money out your wallet. And I just feel like I can't do it. And I mean, I will say this though, I never, you know, shied away from the resale market at all. Like, I mean, for the longest time I've been shopping Fashion File and Rebag. At a point I used to do Real. I haven't purchased anything from the Real in the longest time, but yeah, like I'm not that type of girl that needs something brand new all the time, even though it's nice. But I think it makes more sense if you're getting a gift. But let me tell you, these prices are crazy. And so that's my point with this. Like when I'm looking at other Fendi Waves, I just told you, like, this bag is in excellent condition. They had it in good condition when it came. I was like, this bag is like crisp. There's nothing wrong with this bag. Looking at other Fendi Waves on the resale market, they are asking $2,200 or more. I'm just like, I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. I will say for the Floral bag, I did pay a cute coin for it, but I absolutely want, I kept going back and forth like, you want this bag, just get it. So that was one of my splurge bags, and that's on the resale market that I got it from Fashion File. And you know, but normally, girl, no. Like, I don't know. Those days are, the bag is gonna have to be very, very exceptional for me to really dip into, you know, the recesses of my mind and my wallet to pull out coinage, because I just can't do it anymore. I can't afford it. I can't. Just like, I can't afford to. I don't want to. I don't. Yeah. No thanks. I should add also that with the state of the world, the social and political climate, there's a lot, and I think that's one of the reasons why I've gone on this journey of no buy, and I said from January to June, because at a certain point you're just purchasing. Again, I'm speaking for myself, but I can see some of what I've experienced and what I am experiencing mirrored out there in the world. You're just purchasing an excess, because of course there are a lot of things, but if we really think about it, and I'm going to ask you to think about it also, right? And I'm not trying to kind of like impose whatever's happening with me on you, but if we think about it, a lot of the things that we love, the trends that we enjoy, they are things that we've already experienced or have something very akin to in our wardrobes, which is why, you know, it's really changed my mind about buying, you know. And I'm a bargain shopper. You already know that, fashion fam. I'm just not spending money willy-nilly on things that are just like exorbitant amounts, but I was spending. Like, I enjoy you know, I love a cocktail and a shopping experience. Is that a crime? But I just think I refocus my focus, and when I look at what I have, especially the things that I'm not even reaching for that I own in my wardrobe, it just made me kind of like shift what I'm doing and being more intentional in a real way. You know what I mean? And if I buy something in June or after June, I feel like the way I approach buying things is going to be a lot different. It's going to be a lot different. I feel the work happening. That's what I'm saying. I feel the work. Right now I am in the valley, and there's value here, for lack of better words. And I think when I come out on the other side, my intention for shopping, of course, I'm always going to be a fashion girl. That's just who I am. I think I'm just going to approach things a lot different, and I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But she is gorgeous. She has a gunmetal hardware. You can see on the front, though, there is a matte maroon FF logo and snap closure. Let me show you the inside. I kind of struggle because this bag is quite heavy duty in terms of quality. Like, it's very, very well made. This I actually purchased from Amazon because I wanted to wear it with a shorter strap, and I just put this on. It matches the hardware perfectly, the same like gunmetal hardware, but I put it on the inside so it doesn't dent the bag when I have her in her dust bag. And the inside zip opening, you want to put your cards, your wallet, or your card case, or whatever it is you carry, your lipstick, and that is it. It's just like a opening, very much like the other Fendi bag I just shared with you, the other Baguette Fendi bag. She's so good. She's so very good. So good. I'm hoping that, you know, I guess when I come out of my no buy, if I stumble across a good, fair priced Fendi, I might get it in another color. But for right now, very satisfied with this bag. This is absolutely, if I had to pick one handbag, she would be number one. She would be number one. And I think I could say that with all confidence. Like, this would be number one. She would absolutely work with a great number of items in my closet. This is just a gorgeous bag. Okay, I think I have 2 more bags to share with you. If I'm thinking about favorites, like I have some good bags that I absolutely love. I have at least maybe like 6 or 7 more luxury bags. If I 1, 2, maybe 5. Maybe I'm being a little maybe generous with what I think is considered luxury. But I have a few more bags that I could share. But when I think about favorites, I want to focus on these because these are absolutely, like, honestly, favorites that I'm like, these are my, I love these bags. So if that is the focus, then there's only 2 more bags that fit the bill that I can think of right now that absolutely fit the bill. And one is like right here, and she's so simplistic. She's so, my Ferragamo Gansini bucket bag, and this pebbled leather, very simple bag, very much simple like the McQueen bag, except I would say this is a lot less dressier. And I already said that the McQueen bags are not dressier, but this is more casual to me, in my opinion. This is a bag that you could throw on when you want to feel pulled together. Throw on some sandals, some cute jeans, a t-shirt, crossbody, and you're out the door to run your errands. If you're just grabbing brunch with your girlfriends, and it's not like a dress up brunch, grabbing coffee with your girlfriends, but you still want to look like you give a damn in terms of what you're wearing, this is the bag. And this is the bag that works for travel also. This is a great travel companion. Crossbody at the front of you. She's so good. She's so good. You can fit a great number of items in this. Ladies, more than just what I told you about the other bags. You're going to fit your keys in this, your wallet in this. You're going to fit your phone in this. You're going to fit your lipstick, a hand mirror. You're going to fit quite a lot. Lotion. You're going to fit all the things, lip gloss, into this bucket bag. And she is quite petite, but she is small but mighty, mini but mighty. I absolutely love this bag, and I like that she's well structured. You see her feet at the bottom. I think this is a nice sturdy bucket bag, a bit of luxury, if you will, but not it's not going to be loud and lambasted through the streets. It's kind of like, I think all Ferragamo is like that anyway. Like, if you know Ferragamo, then you know their pieces. And I would say this is no different. I really like this bag. It's just a well-made, simple bag that works. And I just noticed too, but I often don't do that when it's not very obvious. Sometimes it might be obvious and I'm like, okay, whatever. But it's not very obvious that I didn't remove like the coating. Like, sometimes I keep the coating on my bags because I don't like it, I don't want it to get scratched up, but this is a really good bag and one of my favorites because she works so well with a number of items in my wardrobe. So that's what we're focusing on, the bags that work well with my wardrobe, that they make me happy. Does that make sense? Like, when I look at them, they make me happy. I'm going to reach for them. I really feel like I'm glad I have that in my collection of handbags. It's not like one of those bags like, oh, I could do without, or like, I'm tired of it, I don't reach for it, I could get rid of it. Absolutely not. This is a great bag. Love her. All right, so this is the last bag we have to discuss, and she is my Chanel bag. This is my second Chanel bag. The first one I purchased for myself. You all came with me. But this bag, I feel like, it's so gorgeous. So to me, exactly what I think of when I think of Chanel. It is not like a classic flat bag, but she still gives that same luxurious, in my opinion, because I know y'all like to tussle. Don't come trying to tussle with me over this bag. This bag my husband purchased for my 50th, and I just think that she is everything. The hardware is gorgeous. The bag is gorgeous. I just think she's so beautiful, simple. This bag, I mean, obviously, I feel like, I really feel like you can easily do Chanel either way, up, down, in terms of styling it. I just think it is, you know, some bags to me are more classic than others. And even though she is not, like I said, a classic flap, I think classic flap to me is a little too soft and unstructured. But it's still, although it's not a classic flap, it's still a Chanel lambskin quilted flap. So it exists in the same realm, if you will, of the flat bag. I just think that she is a lot more delicate in style. I think dainty in the way that I need her to be. And I just absolutely love this bag. I don't wear her often, although I have worn her quite a few times. I don't want to, because the lambskin is so soft, I don't want to wreck it. But another thing that I've noticed with myself, another shift I noticed with myself, is that I am, you know, I'm not just like, you know, going berserk, but I am saying like, you need to enjoy your pieces, you need to enjoy your clothes. So that means you have to put them on to enjoy them, which is why I know for a fact, as I am making my way through my wardrobe, that I don't need anything really. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't need to buy anything because I have the things. I already have the things, and I just think she's gorgeous. Let's look at the inside. So this is another detail that just sent me, and I'm just like, reminds me of a Martin episode. You know what I like. My husband absolutely knows what I like. The inside, this is to hold your lipstick here, this little thing there. It's just adds to the charm of the bag. Of course, they have a little compartment where you can put a key, and then the opening. And I actually wear the other Chanel bag that I purchased for myself a lot more than this, but I do reach for her when I have to like find a bag that fits what I'm going for. My Valentino absolutely, I feel like, is in the same category as this in terms of being able to dress it up. But I think Chanel, and I'm not one of those girls that knows a ton about Chanel at all. I just know the same public knowledge that everybody else does. What I know, and I'm being transparent, I just wanted a Chanel bag, and that was it. I just wanted a Chanel bag. I felt like, oh, I deserve a Chanel bag. Buy me a Chanel bag for, you know, buy me a Chanel bag for my birthday. Like one of those deals. Like the same way, ladies, we look at any other thing and we say we like this, and I think that would be nice for me to have. I think I should have. That was the long and short of it. There's no real, oh, I just fell in love with the history of Chanel and this, that, and the integrity of this, that. No. I think that long and hard when it comes to Black designers, because to me the history behind that is a shared history that is valuable, more valuable to me than anything else, which is why I love Brandon Blackwood, and I have quite a few of his bags. But when it comes to other designers, you know, I'm not really thinking that in depth. It's just like, oh, I like the look and aesthetic of this bag. It speaks to me, it draws me in. I would like to have that. And that's it, just being frank. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is another and the last that I am showcasing in this video, because I am getting kind of scratchy here. I think it's time for me to end this video. I do have a ton more bags, ton more. I'm looking up here. I have bags on bags on bags, and I have a few more what would be considered a luxury bags, if I'm honest, like, you know, designer luxury bags, right? My Loewe, Jacques Mousse, Off-White. I just Gucci. I have over here Louis Vuitton bags that I didn't include in this conversation. I wanted to keep it kind of brief because I'm not 100%, and like I said, like somehow I'm nasally and coming down with something. Hopefully when I mix some potions, which I'm about to do with some tea, I can function without like a bunch of snot and stuff. But I feel like I can feel it coming on. You ever get sick and you can feel like the more talking you do, the more, yeah, the mucus is kind of like percolating to come out. So we're going to end the video there. Please remember to like, share, consider subscribing. Let me know, Fashion Fam, if you'd like me to do just another handbag video like this. I can do my another, like a, you know, the rest of my designer handbag collection. I could do even, you know, affordable options that I absolutely love, those bags in my wardrobe that fit that level in terms of where they fall on, you know, cost. And then I also have just, you know, non-designer handbags, but they are very fashion forward. I can do something like that. Also, I actually was thinking about doing a clutch video because I have quite a few clutches. But anyway, that's where we're going to end the video. Please remember to like, share, and consider subscribing. As I said before, especially if you've been here, you should subscribe, especially if you've been here. I would love to have you. And if you've been here before, chances are you're going to come back and we should be friends. Absolutely. But with that, I'm going to end this video. So until next time, as always, Fashion Fam, take great care.